Hello, this week we're looking at Module 12. So for this week we're looking at the, was it, Internet Safety. So for this week, it said, using information provided, Internet Safety, what's your role as an educator to help provide Internet safety for your students? So I think in a lot of ways, as a teacher, you're there to help safeguard and help grow and develop vulnerable students and minds, not only in a very dangerous physical world, emotional world, but also now with technology, with the vulnerabilities of the internet, and how there's a lot of different ways that kids can be affected harshly with it, as far as being exposed to things they're not ready for mature wise, or entering relationships with people outside the school, or different things that can happen with the internet. I've seen on several instances where the use of technology was basically used to help harass and undermine basically some safeguards they put in there for some physical problems in the school, and they were basically using the technology, the computers, as a way to circumvent the administration. So I think in a lot of ways it's paramount for the educators, along with the parents and the districts, to look at how we can properly safeguard what we're exposing them to, and how we can keep them safe. As far as my thoughts after the Net Smarts or in the digital citizen training program, I thought the digital training I thought was pretty informative. I like that quite a bit. I think it's pretty useful as far as teaching some of the different aspects of what you basically take on as far as responsibilities, roles, and exposure when you're introducing technology into your classroom or in your home. Um, let's see. Let's see. Describe in the youth safety article. Uh, Describe what useful information you were able to take away from the article. So, for me, what I really liked out of the information from this week specifically was just how many safeguards are out there, how uh, so many areas are looking to how to safeguard the students with this giant exposure. Some are not being used properly, or probably don't understand how to use them properly as far as the difficulty of it. With technology, there's a big gap as far as what the administration and the adults basically in the situation understand how to use it, how to implement it properly, as opposed to what a child can learn and figure out how to exploit its system. So I think one big thing I got out of it was just the idea and the thought process of how we need to go into that realm very cautiously, and not just basically introduce this to the students haphazardly and then wait for things to go wrong before we start looking at how to address them.